Hello and welcome back to my channel Conversation Corner. As you know, I espouse the importance of talking about certain terms that we take for granted and the kind of language we use with that and how it deludes us into thinking incorrect things. So, in that series, I want to address a term today which gets thrown around a lot, and that's called independence or being an independent person. Now, normally, when we talk about someone who's independent, we talk about someone who pays their own bills and can live on their own earnings, be that from business or from a salary. And in general, someone who doesn't feel the need to have a lot of people or doesn't rely on someone for meeting their needs. Now, the danger with using this word independent is it isn't completely honest. If you see how society has been constructed, although we are no longer dependent as adults on someone for our provisions like we were when we were kids. Now, most of us have jobs, most of us can pay our own bills. That still does not qualify us as independent because when you go and you drive your car on the road, that road has been constructed by someone, and the labor that went into making the car was done by someone else. So the society we are living in, although may tell us that we are independent, the reality of the matter is we are interdependent. What people should be saying when they are referring to being independent, I think they mean to say they're self-reliant. Now, being self-reliant means you're not dependent on someone from for your provisions. For example, you don't rely on government handouts, or you don't rely on your parents or your colleagues or your friends to lend you money when you're short of it. That's a term that should be used instead of independence, because the consequence of using this word independence is we feel quite distant from others. Now, if you can do everything on your own and you don't really require anyone for anything, the need for connection will also go down. Let's take an example of how convenience has sort of spoiled human relations. Let's say you came from an airport to your home. The journey from the airport to your home was taken either by an application, a service at the airport, or maybe you boarded public transport. Before the advent of the internet, you might have told someone well in advance that you were coming to the airport, and that person would pick you up, and there would be a conversation in the car. These days, it won't happen. Now, even if you need to meet someone at a common location, both of you will take your own cabs and reach the location, or both of you will book an Uber and reach the location on your own. So, as a result of this, what is going down significantly is human connection. And I think if we want to revive that, the solution to that is not necessarily to live together again, but to increase the opportunities for interdependence. So seek out opportunities in your life where others have the opportunity to help you, and look for people who are open to receiving help from others without thinking of that as embarrassing. Too many times we mistake seeking out help as being incompetent, whereas we all could use a bit of help with whatever area in life you're struggling with. So, if you want to increase your connection with someone, see how interdependent you can be. See what you can do for them that they normally won't be able to do for themselves, and see what they can do for you, what usually you wouldn't do for yourself. As this relation grows, as the need to exchange value grows, your relationship becomes deeper, and more bonding can take place. Hope that was clear. If not, leave a comment and I would be more than happy to reply to it if I can.